Hello, Pre-KB. I hope you're doing well, resting at home and studying our review videos for this week. So in this video, we're going to talk about community helpers. So when I say community helpers, what do you think it is? What is a community helper for you? Okay, so I'm going to give you a few minutes so you can think about that. What is a community helper and what does a community helper do in your community? Okay, so I'm going to give you a short definition about what is a community helper. A community helper is a job that people do, and their responsibility is to aid in the overall well-being and health of the community. Okay, so these people, these community helpers, their first responsibility or their main responsibility for them is to seek for the well-being and health of the community they live. Okay, so for example, we can say a nurse, a doctor, a veterinarian, a police officer is a community helper, a teacher, a constructor, also the dentist. Okay, there are many jobs that people do that are helpful for the community. Okay, so I am going to show you a presentation of community helpers. Okay, so here we have community helpers, jobs that people do, okay? So we have a baker. A baker has a bakery, and the baker makes bread, it makes donuts, it makes cookies, pies, cakes. So this is a baker. I'm going to put the baker here. And the baker makes cupcakes, makes cookies, and bread. Okay? Does it make teddy bears? No, okay? Now we have here a bank. The cashiers of the bank. Okay? They work on the bank. I'm going to put the cashier here. And you can find money in the bank, you can find credit cards in the bank, and you can find money, right? Okay, can you find a house, a pet house in a bank? No, right? Now, in the restaurant, who works in a restaurant? In a restaurant, it a chef is working in a restaurant making the food of the restaurant. Also a waiter, una mesera y un chef, right? A waiter works in the restaurant and the chef makes food, hamburgers, pizza, right? All of this. Now in the classroom, okay, in the classroom we have a teacher, right? And you can find backpacks, notebooks, and pencils. Now, in the dentist, the dentist is the one that takes care of our teeth, right? So in the dentist, you can find the dentist, you can find toothpaste, toothbrush, floss, and they take care of your teeth. Now, in the farm, you find a farmer. You find animals too. You find a chicken and a horse. Okay? Now, in the hospital is where the doctors work, and you can find a doctor, you can find an x-ray, you can find a this is a bag where the doctors have all their instruments, right? And this is an instrument of the doctor too. Now in the post office, you can find a mail carrier, We find boxes too. This is a mailbox and mail, right? In the vet office is where you find a veterinarian, and a veterinarian is the one that takes care of your pets, the animals. Okay, so we find the veterinarian, we can find a cat, we can find also a rabbit, and also medicine for the pets. In a zoo, you can find a zookeeper. The zookeeper is the one who takes care of the zoo, right? And then the animals to give food to the animals that live in the zoo. And you can find also the zookeeper takes care of the people who goes to the zoo, so they are secure with the animals, okay? And an astronaut. Astronaut is the one who goes to the space, and you can find the rocket, you can find the planet and a star. Very good. So this is jobs that people do. Now, here we have a game on boom cards, and we're gonna listen to the question. It says, which community helper uses these items? You can see here a a toothbrush, a floss, and also this liquid to clean the teeth, right? So where do you find these items? In the dentist or in a lifeguard? In the dentist or in a lifeguard? In a dentist, right? Now, which community helper uses these items? All of these items. A doctor or a farmer? A farmer, very good. Now, which community helper uses this item? A mailman or a forest ranger? A forest ranger, yes. Now, which community helper uses these items? You can see an x-ray, a band-aid, pills, a doctor or a chef? A doctor, very good. Now, which community helper uses these items? A lifeguard or a vet? A lifeguard, very good. Now, which community helper uses these items? Okay, you can see a box, you can see mail, right? You can see a stamp. So is it a baker or a mailman? Or a mail carrier? A mailman, right? Now, which community helper uses these items? Oh, you can see a menu, you can see a plate, you can see a food, so a chef or a farmer. A chef, very good. Now, which community helper uses these items? Oh, okay, so you have a dentist and a waiter. Which one, a dentist or a waiter? A waiter, mesero. Which community helper uses these items? You can see a hospital of pets. You can see a band-aid, and you can see, so which one do you think uses these items? A vet or a baker? A vet, very good. Now, which community helper uses these items? You can see a spoon, you can see a hat of a chef, okay? So a baker or a doctor? A baker. Which community helper uses these items? So which one do you think uses these items? A lifeguard or a policeman? A policeman, very good. Now, which community helper uses this item? A policeman or a firefighter? A firefighter. Okay, now I'm going to show you a video. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put it again. Wait. And this video is called Alphabet Occupations, okay? So for each letter of the alphabet, the video or the song names a community helper, okay? So listen to the song. You already sing this song with me when we saw community helpers at school.
Hi kids! What do you want to be when you grow up? Astronaut. Ballerina. B. C. Conductor. C. D. Doctor. D. E. Engineer. E. F. Firefighter. F. G. Gardener. G. H.
Hairdresser.
H. I. E. Illustrator. I. J.
Jockey.
J. K.
Karate instructor. K.
L. Librarian. L. Musician.
M. Nurse. N.
O.
Optometrist. O.
P.
Pilot.
P. Queen. Q. R. Race car driver.
S.
T.
Teacher. T.
U.
Umpire.
U.
Vet.
V.
Waiter.
W. X. X-ray technician.
X.
Y.
Yoga instructor.
Y.
Zoo. Zookeeper.
Z.
Okay, let me pause the video. Okay, now I hope you enjoyed this video. And I have a question for you, like a type of homework question. What community helper would you like to be when you are older? Okay, so think about it. And to also refresh the meaning or the definition of community helper. A community helper is a professional or a person who aid in the overall well-being and health of the community. So the community helpers, their responsibility is to take care of the people of the community, to take care of you and to take care of me. Okay, so see you in the next video.